Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by, and today I will be doing a hair care review, and this is for Dermarest Psoriasis Medicated Shampoo and Conditioner, and this is what it looks like. It comes in an 8 fluid ounce bottle, and so it is a shampoo plus conditioner, so supposedly you don't need conditioner, but it's always up to you if you need conditioner or not. I hope you enjoy the rest of my video. You can hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell to be notified every single time I do upload a new video. All my social media content in the description section, so do check that out. So this is not, oops. I got this for my husband. He has issues with psoriasis or dandruff. I think it's very common to lighter haired people. Something about it, I think. I think because there's less melanin on their hair and it doesn't protect them from the sun. I think I read that somewhere that when you have lighter hair, you're higher prone into getting like scalp issues due to that. But there are also brunettes, that do have dandruff and problems. But I got the psoriasis version because his issue is really, a lot of people don't really want to talk about dandruff and problems with their scalp because it's humiliating, it's embarrassing. So I do it's kind of like an unspoken thing for us. I do the research, I look for it because he doesn't want to deal with it because it's embarrassing. I'm the one that like digs and research, which I love to do anyway, and shops for all these things. So I think I purchased this a few times. And I think it's enough time to actually do a full review. So this, he tried it in different ways, and I will say though, if it doesn't reach a specific, like if your scalp like stops here, right, I would suggest put it like a few millimeters below that, cover that, and let it sit there for a few minutes. I would say probably 5 minutes, and if it doesn't work in 5 minutes, I would say 5 to 10. And just let it kind of sit there to kind of let it work its magic. So if you're new to something like this, and if this is a little bit heavy duty for you and you do have the dandruff, I would suggest, like, if you do it in day 1, and if you try in day 2 and you have some kind of bad reaction, I would do every other day until your scalp gets used to it, and then do it every day. This is suggested that you can really do it every day, but everybody's always slightly different. Some people can do it once a week and then they use a different shampoo, and they do it twice a week and they do a different shampoo. Now my husband's scalp is very problematic, so he has to use this every day. He can always tell, and I can always tell if he skips a day, because then he gets flaky. So it says here, relieves and helps prevent reoccurring of scalp itching, irritation, redness, flaking, and scaling due to psoriasis. Formulated with 3% salicylic acid and unique zinc complex to treat and relieve the symptoms of psoriasis. So when you reach a certain point, when you've never really treated the scalp issue that you have, it does progress to like worse things. It really does. So I think it's like a dude thing that they just don't really seem to care, or maybe a lot of dudes are like that, I don't know. But what I've noticed is that if he does use this, his scalp is really, really clean. It doesn't get rid of the redness though. It doesn't get rid of the redness, and you have to let it sink in there for like 5 minutes for him. There have been occasions that he's kind of in and out of the shower and he doesn't have the time to do that. We go through that from time to time. Everybody's got busy lives, and you can really tell because his scalp is a little bit more inflamed, and it does flake a little bit, not a lot. What I would suggest, like if it's as bad, like whatever you're experiencing, or someone is experiencing, I would suggest, like, if it doesn't bother you, to let it sit there for 5 minutes. Let it sit there for 5 minutes, and then if afterwards, within a 24-hour period, there's no bad reaction to your scalp and your hair, I would suggest do it every day and do it every 5 minutes. If it's not getting rid of all the scalp, I'm sorry, I meant all of the flakes and all of the redness and the itchiness and the irritation. Like if it's not healthy scalp, You could always add an extra minute or two, or just jump to 10 minutes if you're comfortable with that. And if you might need a 10-minute situation, then you can, you know, try it. And if that works for you, then that works for you. So I would just say experiment, because everybody, like I said, everybody's slightly different, and whatever he might be needing or is good enough for him, you might need a little bit less, or you might need a little bit more. You don't need a lot for this. And it is a little bit pricey versus like regular shampoo. To be honest, like my shampoo is super cheap. But sometimes when you need something for you and you don't have like that very easy to care for scalp like mine, then you probably need something like this. Because you don't, you know, it's embarrassing to have dandruff, and I know that like hurts other people's feelings, and it makes people feel a little intimidated or taken aback or become introverted, and nobody deserves to do that. Nobody deserves to feel that way. You deserve to feel like you shouldn't be a wallflower, you know what I mean? If you don't want to be. But this really does help, so I do highly recommend it. I do give it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I do give it a 2 thumb up. Highly recommend this. We didn't see any bad side effect of it at all. I did notice that if he skips a day, he would need to like get it reinforced with something else. But if he does do 2 days, you know, do it every day, it's totally like dealt with. So it really does help. As I've said before, I've repurchased this a few times, and I feel like I'm comfortable in sharing this with you guys now. So where you can get this, the cheapest will be linked down below. And if I am able to get you guys like a discount code, it will be down below as well. If you guys have used this and you want to share your experience as well, or you have any questions, anything, comments, you want to chit chat about this particular product, let me know down below in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.